What's good, everybody? I wanted to come to you today with a quick little video of some things that I'm actually getting rid of out of my makeup collection. It's just a quick little de-stashing kind of video. Forgive me if the light seems to be fading in and out. I'm actually filming in natural daylight today, so I am at the mercy of the gods and the clouds and the sun and Mother Nature and everybody else. So we're just gonna roll with the punches and take it how it comes. The first thing that I'm getting rid of out of my makeup collection is this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. I really don't like this. I've had this in my collection for quite some time. I have not picked it up for quite some time. It has a very silky finish, which initially I thought I would like, but on the skin, it just kind of sits on top of the skin and it can feel kind of gritty, like I can feel it. It feels like my face is dirty when I use this. And this gives the absolute worst, absolute worst flashback I've ever seen. If you're a deeper skin lady like me and you use this as a finishing powder and you take flash photos, you know, you go out and you take a picture with flash, white cast everywhere. This stuff is no good. I do not use it ever. I will not use it ever, so it's going goodbye. The next thing that I'm getting rid of is actually something a lot of people really like. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. And this is in the color 335 Classic Tan. And I think that I was just really hurting for new foundation at the time when I purchased this, because this is the second time that I've bought this. But this stuff just does not work well for me. Like, it separates really bad on my skin. I have oily skin. A lot of people say that this is their drugstore holy grail foundation. But this stuff separates. It looks terrible on my skin after like 2 or 3 hours. I do not like it. I do not know why I wasted my money again. It is going in the garbage. Keeping in line with face products, the next thing that is leaving my collection is this Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This is just heavier than I need. And it's not bad. It's just not for me. I don't have such heavy dark marks or such heavy hyperpigmentation that I need a really like super heavy. Like, this stuff is made to cover like tattoos. You can cover a tattoo with this. I don't need anything that's this heavy. This looks pretty cakey on me because I just don't need it. So if you like this, good for you. You know what I'm saying? If it works for you, and this goes for anything that I'll be showing in this video today, if they work for you, then great, because makeup is very personal. You know, everything is not going to work for everyone, and this just didn't work for me. The next concealer I'm getting rid of is actually the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. So it goes with the Fit Me foundation. I actually don't dislike this. I just don't like this shade. This color matches my skin almost exactly, and because it matches my skin so well, it doesn't really work for highlighting, and that's kind of what I use my concealer for. So if I can't use it for what I usually use concealer for, then I just don't use it. And that's what's happened with this. I've just had it sitting in my vanity, sitting on my makeup desk counter, whatever, for a really long time, and I have not used it because I usually use a concealer that is brighter. And there goes my excuse me, give me just a moment, please. And of course, in the time that it took me to go and deal with my dog, the sun moved. So we're just gonna deal, like I said, we're gonna roll with the punches, whatever Mother Nature deals us. We're just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with the lines in my face and everything, Jesus. The next really beloved concealers that I'm getting rid of are 2 of the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealers, and they're in the colors Almond and Chestnut. And again, I'm just getting rid of these because the color is just not what I need. Almond is a color that I thought would be really good for brightening up my face, but it's too neutral for me. I'm a little more golden than this particular color. And chestnut I intended to use for like contouring, carving out my cheeks, but I don't really use liquid or cream to contour. I tend to like powder contour better. It's just softer. I have pretty high cheekbones anyway. I just don't use these, so they're both going bye-bye. Next thing that I'm getting rid of is this Sonia Kashuk highlighting stick. Sonia Kashuk Chic Luminosity highlighter stick in Persian Sunset. I don't really care for this because it's actually really glittery instead of just like a nice shimmer on the face. It looks really nice on my hand right now, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like pink shimmer with chunky gold glitter, and I don't like it. That's just all it is to it. I'm trying to think of something good to say or a good reason, but I just don't like it. I don't like using it on my face, so it's going bye-bye. Also, I'm getting rid of these two Makeup Revolution palettes. This is the Ultra Cover and Conceal palette, and this is the Ultra Blush palette in Hot Spice. I got these blushes because I wanted to experiment with blush. I'm not a big blush wearer. I thought that, you know, I could get this really inexpensive palette, have a few different blushes. This actually comes with 6 different blushes and 2 different highlighters. But most of these blushes have shimmer in them, and I'm just not a shimmery blush kind of girl. Like, if I'm going to wear blush, it's gotta be matte. And most of these actually don't have really good pigmentation, so I don't pick this up ever. I probably have like swatched it once or twice. I've tried to make it work. I just don't like it. I'm not willing to try to make it work anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's gotta go bye-bye. And the Ultra Cover and Conceal palette is going mostly because these colors are all really, they pick up on camera looking kind of golden, especially these two, but they really are very neutral. And like I said, I have more golden undertones, so things that, like face products that are more neutral, tend to make me look really washed out and ghostly, so I don't like to use them. And when I picked this up, I can't even recall if I looked at this very well when I picked it up, but I don't touch it now, so it's gotta go. Last but not least is lip colors, and I have quite a few lip colors that are going, but I'm actually just going to show them to you in 2 separate groups. The first is these 3 Milani lipsticks. I don't like these because they just feel very waxy. Like, it literally feels like candle wax. Like, I don't know, it just, the colors are okay. They're not things that I would wear frequently. Sweet Nectar, Black Cherry, and Violet Volt are the 3 colors that I'm getting rid of. And it's not just the colors. I just really don't like this formula. It feels like wax on my lips, and it's super shiny, and that's just not what I'm into right now, so they're getting tossed. Last but not least, I'm actually getting rid of quite a few Revlon bullet lipsticks. I don't even think I can hold all these up right now. And I think now it's just a matter of preference. They're not bad lipsticks, and I think that if you are new to the makeup game, because of the cost of them, they allow you to play with different colors that you might not be, you know, sure about. Just experiment with some different things. But because I'm a little more solid in what I like, knowing what I like as far as colors on my skin tone and things like that, and the kind of formulas that I like, I tend to like a more long wearing lipstick. I don't like to have to touch up my lipstick throughout the day. And as we all know, bullet lipsticks really aren't the best to be, you know, leaving on all day. You gotta apply all the time. So I'm just getting rid of them. They're just taking up space, collecting dust, and it's time for them to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm getting rid of right now. It may seem like quite a bit, but I don't think so. There is still lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other makeup that I have that is staying in my collection. If you've tried any of these products and love or hate them, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.